Fortunately, I do apologize about this
Code
delay,
methods.
but yeah, it was unfortunately Eddie's had to kind of kick Eddie out of the race in order for the stream to continue. But we're back for part 2. I do apologize for my own incompetence. Unfortunately, I'm going to be the only one watching. Unless someone decides to leave, then I'll invite you again, Eddie. And then we can watch it together. And Tim is currently in the lead.
It's weird because Tim Ducky left.
Do you leave?
He left. I'm sure he's not in.
Oh, well, I'll invite you again then. We've got one viewer, so yeah, I mean, it's really unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm the viewer, Kyle.
Oh, you are the viewer. Pain. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 3. That is Guy Shap. If one of them leaves, then that would be great because
the session is full, but it isn't actually full.
No, it's because they it's because one circuit goes dead, which is fine. Basically, he invited. No, he limited the amount of people that can join the lobby so that we don't have the fake Dolga joining. I've got one comment. Is it you? Is it you?
No, I don't believe.
Oh, great. Alright, but yeah,
Jake
we're back.
Marth.
Hey,
Oh my
Jake,
fucking god, Timbed.
Yes, I know. Tim is actually winning.
Well.
Against all odds. Against the all odds. He's winning. He's got a 1.1 second gap to Dawnstrix in P2. But he's winning. White Claw, who I predicted to win the sprint races in P3. My feature race prediction would win Buller. I predicted him to win, and he's in P5 right now. And so it goes, a championship leader coming from all the way from last, and he's in P6, but on 9 positions, which is impressive. Trigger in P7, the Norwegian boy in P8, Forever Sid in P9, Dolga in P10, Shadow Hunter in P11, Max Bod in P12, and Guy Shap coming out the pits in P13. Oof. But yeah, Tim Bed's at the fastest lap of the race, 1:30.2, and you get to see the new penalty system in action. So we know that Dawn has a penalty of some sort, possibly a 3-second penalty for, you know, track limit extensions and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's all right. I wish it told us how many penalties he had, but nevertheless it doesn't. So yeah, there's not really many close battles. The Norwegian boy is only he's under a second behind Trigger. That's really the closest kind of battle, if you will, that we have on track right now. But obviously in the wet there is no DRS for these cars, so yeah, it's going to be hard to kind of overtake. It's really going to be a test of skill, really. Yeah, I don't know. There's not really exciting. Not an exciting race.
I can't really talk because if I say like, oh, we have bunnies making a move for P3, that would have happened like 30 seconds ago. So.
Exactly. Maybe if another driver leaves, then I'd invite you. If they leave out of anger, so.
I mean, in a way, I hope they don't, because that would screw up the race.
Yeah, I don't want them to leave out. Okay, it will screw up the race, but.
The sound of silence.
Well, there's nothing going on. I mean, the Norwegian boy's close, but he's gone off the track there. That's not good. He's kept it going in the straight line, which is
So my delay is incredible.
Yes, indeed. Sorry to lose everyone. This guy.
Yeah, my delay is like 10 seconds.
Okay, that's right. Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna go on board with Timbed. Just let me know when he gets that long right-hander. I forgot the name of it. After turn 4.
Now. Not now. Where you said Timbed, yeah, now.
Well, you're probably about 10 seconds behind me then. Alright, that's fine.
This is not great.
Yeah, I know, it's really an inconvenience, if you will. But yeah, I do apologize everyone for the inconvenience. But yeah, it's just the lobby limit kind of forced Eddie to leave, so we're really annoyed at that. But it is what it is. The Shadow Hunter is up into B10 now. He's made a move on Dolga. Oh, and they're really fighting. It's really close, but And the Norwegian boy and Trigger are fighting. Oh goodness, I'm really sorry for the lack of enthusiasm. I'm sorry, this is not really. I need to get into the groove. But yeah, the Norwegian boy actually passed Trigger, and he's up to P7 now. But is Trigger going to think about move down the inside? Yes, he does. And there's contact. There is contact. Trigger is not round. I don't think he'll be happy with the Norwegian boy. That yeah. As Buller is the first driver into the pits to change his tyres. He didn't speed, thankfully. Looking to get the undercar. Does he have any wing damage? I don't think so. He's got a helmet that doesn't match his car, but that's really irrelevant. A nice, fast, efficient enough stop, really. There's a blue screen, I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen. His Trigger gets a 3-second time penalty, the third driver to get such a penalty. And he's now under a second behind the Norwegian boy as well. And yeah, other than that, the gaps are really, they're kind of staying constant, you know. Oh, Tim with a slide there. Going out of, I think is that Pico de Botto, or is that the corner? I don't know. The corner names, I'm poor at them. Yeah, this is very tough, very tight. Yeah, I mean, the race, I don't know. This is going to be interesting. Oh, Tim is running. Tim is really struggling, actually. That's probably the second mistake he's made in the space of about 4 corners. And now Dawn is really right behind him. Is it going to this main straight? Tim looks like he's struggling. Will he pit? Dawn runs wide there. They both, Timbert and Dawn, both pit for new tyres. Does any of them speed? No, they do not. As White Claw is also into the pits. And Bunny stays out for another lap. So Bunnies is now your new race leader as Dawn is into the pits, changing his tyres. Tim is also in the box now. They change his tyres as Dawn. Ooh, and Tim stays ahead of Dawn Strix as White Claw is left. Okay, that's a bit of lag. Alright, so Tim is currently remained ahead of Dawn. Is it either pit? It's a really tight pit exit, I must say. It's really easy to make a mistake. But Tim Baird, is he going to come ahead of Max Mulder? No, he isn't. Or is he? It just looks like he will. And if we look at detail. There you go. The amount of stops that people have made, only 3 drivers. Max, the Norwegian boy, and Bunnies have not pitted yet. And this is good for Tim. He's got a car between him and Dawn, so this is potentially Tim's chance to kind of bridge a gap between him and Max and really secure this race because he's effectively P1 at the moment. Yeah, he was struggling towards the end of his stint, but now that he's got fresh tyres on, maybe he'll hopefully be able to pull away and get this race win. Yeah. Hopefully this will go well. Let's see, as Bunny is now into the pit to change his tyres, D does not speed. As they go for this corner, for the name of it, as Dawn is really all over the back of Max now, going onto the straight. Max is probably going to head into the pit. Yeah, he is going to head into the pits. As the Norwegian boy is also into the pits as well, so Bunny is changing his tyres and he is out of the box. Where will he come out in relation to kind of everyone else, really? As he go on board with him now, he's just exiting the pit lane, but he's got to go around this tight section, which is really a tough challenge on cold tyres, and especially on servers and carcass that they're running for this race. But it comes out on track, and he's going to really come out side by side with Buller here, but I think Buller's just going to get ahead of him. It's going to be a drag race at turn 4, actually. Bunny's on the inside, Buller on the outside, and Bunny's, has he gone in too deep? He has just a little bit. Buller gets the better run out the exit turn 4, and they touch a little bit, and they're both forced off track. And Bunny's kind of kept the position there. That was really close. I don't know how either of them didn't spin. As Bunny's goes wide, I think he probably let him past. Yeah, he probably let Buller past. So Buller's up into P4. So I believe the undercut has worked. Was he ahead of? Oh, and the Norwegian boy sped in the pits when he came in. Great. But was Buller ahead of Bunny's? I'm not sure. Maybe he was. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. But I'm just going to say that he wasn't, and that the undercut worked. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Yeah. So Tim. Oh, there's a yellow flag in sector 1. That's Shat. Guy Shat making another mistake. Oh, it's not good at the center S. It looks like. But yeah. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. The gap is really like. The don't. Is that? No. Okay. There's no one. The kind of the top two. Well, the top two have all both got penalties, but it's just. Really. It's really the gap. The race is really kind of. Flatlined a little bit. I don't. It's not really. There's not really much to report on as such as the penalties. Oh, Tim's a 5-second penalty. That's interesting. So did he speed to the pitch then? I must have missed that. I probably did miss that. I do apologise. He did speed into the pits, of course he did. That's not good, because right now, Dawn is within that crucial 2-second window, so Dawn can just stick behind him and he'll win. Whiteclaw also probably sped into the pits as well, so I'm not getting these penalties as it comes along, which is fantastic. So right now, it looks like Whiteclaw is going to lose the podium to one of Buller or Bunnies at this stage. So he really needs to hope that Buller, but both of them can just keep fighting, really. But as of right now, Dawn has got the gap under a second. As Guy Shap is retired from the session in the pits. Alright, yeah, his race isn't going well. The rain is just horrible in this game. So, and he was last by a long way, so yeah. I can fully understand his reasoning for a retirement. And he sped into the pits as he did that as well, which is a shame. Yeah, but yeah, Tim with the fighting penalty, that's really annoying. That's crucial, because we have seen drivers, Jackson, lose races by speeding to the pits. Did I say Jackson, the F2 Season 2 champion Jackson, sorry, lose a race by speeding to the pits. So maybe Timbed is going to be the next... what's the word?
Still a way to go
onwards, yeah, anything can happen, but as of right now, he's going to lose this race win, and I don't believe either of these two have won a Torpedo League F2 race ever. Have they? I don't think they have. Not that I can recall.
I'm pretty sure none didn't.
Not that, I mean, if I'm wrong, to the viewers, if I am wrong, there's a Norwegian boy in Max Model fighting for P10, and they've gone off track. How have they done that then? How has it gone that? How has it gone that bad?
Jesus.
I mean, how? Sure. I mean, that must have been a really bad move. There's only 11 drivers left. So if there's anyone bothering to watch, then please ask some questions, because the gap's now grown actually to 1.1. And it does look like Whiteclaw is losing. Oh, Whiteclaw's got 8 seconds of the penalties now, so he's going to definitely lose P3 at this stage. This is not good for Whiteclaw. Ooh, that is definitely not great.
At this point, at least on my stream, he would end up around P6.
Well, and so it goes, I've got a 3-second time penalty, so he'll probably end up P5. So yeah, this is not good. And really, Ansoiko's got a 3-second time penalty, but it's kind of all on his own, really. Freversin's got no penalties. Trigger, Shadow Hunter, Dolga's got penalties. Only 3 drivers haven't got any penalties that are still racing, so... yeah. I mean, I don't... yeah, I mean... sure, I guess. I mean, yeah, right now it looks like Buller's going to get the last podium position. It does look like right now Dawn is going to win. He's going to win the feature race, so it will be his first victory, I think. It's either Tim or Dawn right now. And I don't think any of them have won. I don't think any of them have won, so yeah, this is going to be very interesting. As Buller and Bunnies are fighting for P4. Oh goodness, I do apologise for missing that. As Bunnies is going to P4 now. getting into the center assist. So right now, Bunny is gonna get that P3, and it does look like Bullet Strike. I don't know if that's lag or what. Oh, but yeah, Bunny's really has pulled away in that kind of chain of corners. Huh. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Yeah, he's really pulled away, and this is a lag that I have. And this is lag I've missed really something really crazy. Yeah, Bunny's kind of pulled away a lot. It's not showing me the. It's not showing me the What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I'm an idiot. The gap. It's not showing me the live gap between the two drivers, but it really has pulled away. Interesting.
Can you see if Buller has damage or something? Because this is really weird.
That is really weird. I mean, it's not showing me at the great camera angle. It doesn't look like he's got damage. It's just Bunny just really pulled away from him really quickly. I don't know what's happened to him. But yeah, this is really.
How far behind is and so it goes? Because at this rate, it will matter.
I don't know how far until it goes behind. I don't know. I'm so confused. It's really confusing.
But it doesn't look like an... Oh, wait, yeah. And so it goes. He's a bit closer than I thought. Maybe we'll get a fight for... Like, if it keeps dropping so much, by the end of the race it may actually matter.
Yeah. I don't know. It's really interesting. I'm not really... I don't know, it's like he's being caught by and so it goes as well, so I don't know what's happening to Buller. Has he disconnected or something? Because the fact that he's lost so much time is really weird. It doesn't look like he doesn't have any wing damage. This is really interesting. I don't know what's going on, but he's in the, I mean, he looks like he's in the lobby. Or is he in the lobby? I don't know. I don't think he's in the lobby. I don't think he's in the lobby.
I mean, then it wouldn't be a good idea to invite me, because if he can get back in, then that would really make a difference. Yeah. I wouldn't want to block anyone. So yeah.
I don't know, because it doesn't make sense that he's lost so much time. But regarding the front, I haven't really focused on that. Timbed has poured with it and has poured away. Dawn is now 2.3 behind Timbed, and that is a gap that Tim needs to secure this race win. So Dawn really needs to find some pace in these last two laps in order to get this race win. But as of right now, it's looking like Timbed is going to get P1. Bunny's is catching Whiteclaw, and he's all over the back. He's right on the back of him now, as he nearly spins at the exit of turn 4. He is on the back of him.
A battle of the Canadians, I suppose.
It is a battle. Ooh, and Bunny nearly loses it there. That is very, very close. That is very, very close.
Those are the fine, very, very fine margins.
Those are very fine margins. He really is pushing, but he doesn't need to, because he would know, because of the new update. He will know that Whiteclaw is ahead of him, he's got 8 seconds on the penalties, but maybe he just wants to get...
He just wants to get him on track.
Yes, prove that he's the dominant Canadian.
I would probably do the same if I was in his place, and I think most drivers would.
I mean, depends really. He's got a gap behind him, so... Oh, he's got a better run, definitely out that corner. Yeah, he's going to get him for sure. No, he lifts off to not run wide, but yeah, he got a much better run out that corner. He's in the slipstream, he's tucked in. Is he going to think
here? He actually hit the brakes.
Yeah, he hit the brakes. He's going to go down the inside, and he's up into P3. Is he going to make the move stick? He does make the move stick. So yeah, Bunny's really showing some good pace in the second stint, to be fair. So that is one Canadian replacing the other Canadian. But technically, as it stands, Whiteclaw is still going to lose the P. Oh, Buller gets a 3-second time penalty, so that must be him then.
If there are no on-track battles, actually look at... The only on-track battles that are really looking like happening are Trigger and Shadowhunter. when
I am
all those
so
were
confused.
pretenders.
And Buller, yeah, Buller. I
But-
think so. Buller is in then, or he's back. Yeah, he's pulled away from Ansego, so I think Buller is back. But obviously, this game is not working properly.
But the gap at the front, it really is looking up and down at 2.3, so you may want to look out for that. Because it has been 2.0 at one point. 2.1 now, at least on my screen.
But yeah, you're right. I probably should for. As Tim is going to start the last lap, but the gap has gone down to 2.0. So I mean, again, I do apologize for my lack of enthusiasm. I'm really kind of struggling to kind of keep up with everything. I'm so demoralized. But then actually, I shouldn't really be struggling because there's nothing going on. But yeah, right now the gap between Timber and Dawn is now 1.9 seconds. Oh, set the free yellow flag, and that is Shadowhunter who's made a mistake. But yeah. Now the gap is 2.1 now. Again, I just apologize for the lack of enthusiasm, but it does look like Tim is going to win his first race. I mean, the gap is going down. Oh, it's going back up. It is going back up, but Tim, he's going to cross the line. He qualified on pole, albeit very fortunately, but he crosses the line and he wins the Brazilian Grand Prix feature race by 0.4 of a second. So well done to Tim. I think that's his first win of the season. So if he's watching, Tim, congratulations and well done. Dawn in a fantastic P2 as well, great result. Bunny's in P3, White Claw crossed the line in P4. Does he get P4 though? No, he doesn't. He loses it by 0.3 of a second and he's in P5. Buller gets P4 in the end, White Claw in P5, and Sergio is going to get P6. Does he get P6? No, Forever Sing gets P6, and Sergio gets P7. Trigger's going to get P8, Shadowhunter's going to get P9, the Norwegian Boy's going to get P10, and Dogger's going to get P11.
It's been a very weird race. I mean, the gaps were pretty stable for most of the time. But at the same time, drivers weren't very spread apart. Again, we're sorry for what happened. If you missed the first part, I'm not in the lobby, so I can't really
Yeah, I do apologize.
commentate live. It's unfortunate.
But yeah, congratulations, Tim. His first win, I think, of Torpedo League history. So yeah, he's a great guy as well. I think is he the first German to win a Torpedo League race since Lyon? Maybe. I think he is.
Well, let us think. In F1, there have been none. So we need to think about F2. What are the other Germans in F2?
I don't know actually. Are there any other Germans in F2? I'm trying to. I don't think there are any other Germans in F2. So congratulations, Tim. You win by 4.5
Who knows?
tenths.
Maybe.
So now,
maybe in the next seasons he can prove to
it is the
follow his competitors.
Well, he got pole position and he won. So that's 29 points. That's 29 whole points for. Well done, Tim.
Really
Congratulations, Tim. That is really good.
That's a really good drive.
I mean, and especially in the wet as well. I mean, he's really endeared himself to the F1 very well. Yeah. So Tim Bird in P1, Dawn in P2, Bunny's in P3. That is your podium. Bull in P4, White Claw in P5, Ferguson in P6, and Sergio's in P7, Trigger in P8, Shadow's in P9, and the Norwegian boy gets the last point in P10. And he got the fastest lap. So the Norwegian boy got 3 points, and he outscored the guy who got 9th place, which is funny.
That's really sad.
I mean, that's quite funny actually, like, because So he got 3 points because he got 10th fast lap, and then the guy in ninth place only gets 2 points with Shadowhunter. So he finished in P10 and he outscored the guy in P9. That's epic, really. Respect that.
Only in F2.
Only in F2. I don't know why it's 2 points, but yeah. But yeah, so that means, is it triggers on sprint race pole? Well, there's a good chance.
As we have a dry sprint race. Are there any spaces?
I'll invite you now. Oh, sorry guys, no. I'll invite you now though, and we'll see. Dawnstrix has left. Dawnstrix left the session. That's not good. I will have to invite him.
I shouldn't join then.
You should not join because he definitely did not leave on purpose. DAWN. Let me just invite Dawnstrix very quickly. Oh, is it STRI? Oh, found it. Yeah, I'll invite him now. I'm only going to send him one invite, just because. Hopefully, because Dawnstrix is actually currently P7, so yeah, Trigger is your sprint race kind of pole sitter, really. Only 14 laps. It's going to be a 14-lap sprint, really. Well, obviously, it's in the bloody name. Oh. Invite him again. Alright, there are 5 viewers. I do apologize to the viewers that I've really kind of wanted to tune in to expect something great. Yeah, so I'm bored with Dawn. Hopefully he does get in. But yeah, I mean, sometimes in Cargus, by the way, yeah, so Trigger on pole position. Mr. Yorkshire. Big up Yorkshire himself, the man. Big up Yorkshire, the man, the myth, the legend. We love him. We do love Clint. Obviously,
the lady of the league.
The what? The lady? Did you say lady or lad? What?
No, the daddy of the league. That's how he calls himself.
That's true, yeah. I think he's the oldest member, and obviously
he is the oldest.
He's got his own. He's got his own league, the EDL, the Elite Drivers League. By the way, to all our British viewers.
Go check out EDL.
Yes, I mean the Elite, not the far right political party EDL, the Elite Drivers League itself, not the political.
And go follow TL Racing Point.
Yes, go follow TL Racing Point as well. Yes, indeed, I agree. The best team, the GOAT team, if you will. But yeah, as we're waiting for the last driver. Mrs. Max Mulder coming into his grid slot. As the lights are... Oh, I've got another comment. Great. The lights are out. Well, they're not out. They're out. Actually, they're out. And away we go. Dawnstrix is back. But Trigger gets a good start ahead of and so it goes. And Forever Sin as they are out now. Oh, no. There's really... Oh, and Tim's nearly spun. There's a yellow flag set to 1. Yes, indeed. I don't know who spun. Did anyone spin? I mean, everyone seems to be going the right way, so that is the positive. As Dawnstrix has left the session again. I don't know if he's going to try and rejoin, but he's left the session again. It's a shame because he had a fantastic feature race. Thank you, Corpo. Thank you. I try my best. There's Tim is up into P6 now, so that's a good start for the sprint race, for the feature race winner, is Bull and Whiteclaw going side by side through that right-hander, which I forgot the name of, going into this right-hander, which I also forgot the name of. I do apologise, I'm not good at calling names. But yeah, they're still going side by side as well, and it doesn't look like Whiteclaw is got ahead. No, they're still side by side. I've got a good view of on board of Tim here, and Buller has the kind of optimal line, and he's getting dive bombed by Bunnies. Bunnies gets 2 in 1. What the hell was that? That was brilliant from Bunnies there, a bit forceful. A bit on the forceful side as Buller gets a 3-second time penalty ready, and so it goes right behind Trigger as they come through the second to last corner where Glock overtook Hamilton. Is that Glock? No, it's and so it goes, trying to overtake Trigger. As they're on the straight now, coming up to this is like the pit lane entry bit as they're going to cross the start-finish line now. Buller's holding a minor lead. Not Buller, Trigger's holding a minor lead as he goes, tries to look around the outside. Oh, he's going to carry more speed. But Trigger's not going to let this one go easily, but he's got to as he runs onto the curb with the center S, and then so goes in the lead. And Forever Sin has got a better run on on Trigger going exiting the centre S, coming up to turn 4. Ooh, and as Ferguson kind of forces Trigger into the grass just a little bit. That was a bit too aggressive, didn't leave him enough space there. There was a bit of a forceful move, but Ferguson is up into P2 and Trigger's up to P3, and Buller, his teammate right behind him in P4, so it's a Carlin, is it? Carlin, it's a Tried. This is I'm sorry, my brain is not working right now. I do apologize.
Wait, let me see it on stream. Which one?
This is Trident, isn't it?
Trigger
It's Trident.
is a Trident.
It's Trident. This is Trident in the rear wing. I'm useless. I am so sorry, people. This is a Trident 3-4 right now. I apologize. This is
Don't you know that they've taken the Trident from Jackson and Charlie?
Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, you mean the season 2 F2 champion Jackson? Champion, yes. But yeah, it's a 3-4 Trident right now. Buddy's in P5, Tim's in P6, Shadow's in P7, White Claw's in P8. Him and White Claw and Bull have already got 3-second time penalties, and so it goes. It's a 118.9, the fastest lap of the session so far. As Trigger defends the inside line quite aggressively there. He didn't really need to, as Buller wasn't that close to him, and now Trigger has a compromised run for the centre S. He runs wide onto the curb, and as he comes back on track, Buller has got a better run, and Buller's up into P3. Bunny's has got a better run outside from the centre S as well. Is he going to think about a move down the inside? Oh, that is very, very close. He's gone off track there, and Tim has made up 2 positions, and he's up into P4. What the hell? This is a great. And there's a spinner. Oh my goodness! This Spirit E is retired from the session. He's retired from the session. What's going on here? And the Norwegian boys probably collided with him, and my goodness, what has happened there then? Spirit EU is retired from the session. This is not good for Spirit EU. No, this is not good at all. Is there a safety car? No safety car, so racing as normal. And Sergo's got a 1.6 second gap to Ferguson in P2, so the the championship leader and the guy in second are kind of pulling away from everyone else. Buller's in P3 and he's got Timbed right behind him. Timbed has had a really strong weekend so far, and he's probably been my driver of the day because he's performing fantastically well.
I wanted to say something, but I won't because I made him.
And so it goes, and he's actually got the DRS issue on Buller as they head into turn 1. He's going for the outside line. Is Buller going to let him past? Oh, I think he... Whoa, and there's contact. Oh, and there's contact, and Trigger runs to the back of Timbed, but he's avoided damage, and Bunnies has overtaken the both of them. Yes, because... Yeah, I mean, they both had a compromise run, Timbed and Trigger. This is exciting. This is good stuff, you know. This is the sprint race, Charlie, yes. Oh, and Tim's in force wide. No. This is brilliant stuff. This is absolutely fantastic.
This is good racing.
This is fantastic. Oh my god, is it going to red? Oh, Tim's half spun. Oh, and Trigger's also spun as well. This is, and it's gone down the drain. No. And the 2 ARTs are now 4 and 5. If it's a Prema 2-4 right now, yeah, they're not going to be happy. But to be fair, it was good racing. And we've got 10 viewers.
It was expected when you have so many people going. It's expected when you have so many people going side by side into Faraduro. That's just usually what happens.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
And Tim's got a 5-second penalty for gaining a place.